Alright, hey, this is Hans, the Ramen Rater, coming at you once again with another episode of the Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with the instant noodle from my experience of reviewing over 3,000 varieties. So, today we are cooking up this. This is a pack of TTL. TTL stands for Taiwan Tobacco and Liquor. And this, I'm pretty sure this is the sesame oil one. Although it's kind of dark. This might, I don't remember. I'll remember as soon as I crack it open. So, yeah, without further ado, got the water boiling. We are ready to go. And then we'll have to do our, nothing's exploding in the living room. I like that. I like my living room to be, not exploding. We have our retort pouch of largeness, which I put kind of by the burner. Yeah, that's sesame oil. So this is the sesame one. And this is a powder sachet. And finally, this is white wine. No, this is rice wine. What am I? Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, rice wine. So, let's take this pot, dump in these noodles, put back on the burner, and cook for trace minutes. Engage. No, really, start. There you go. Yeah, so I try to reply to every single comment that I get, whether it be happy, funny, rude, what have you. Usually with the rude ones, I'll say something like, you know, like I'm taking it like it was like a really nice thing to say. They'll say like, "You suck, man." I'm like, it really warms my heart here at the Ramen Rater to know that you care so much to spend part of your beautiful day talking to us, and it just fills our hearts with joy and blah 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 blah. And they usually just kind of like leave it be. I think I don't know, but I had this one guy, and he was like, I can't remember what his name was, but you know who you are if you're watching. If you're watching, thanks. You're a repeat offender of watching the show. But he was like, "Am I the only one wondering why he's doing a cooking show in a chair?" That is a very good question. Okay, first off, it's not a wheelchair. I mean, it's an office chair that the back broke off of a long time ago. It never really stayed on that well. It was, you know, it was a $20 Walmart office chair, right? So, and in this kitchen, you could either have a side shot of me from over there or over there. It would be like really hard to pull off in any kind of way that would be like worthwhile. And you wouldn't be able to hear me either. So this tends to work really well, especially with having this 360 cam. Helps with that a lot. So, and so yeah, that's the main reason I'm sitting in a chair putting together instant noodles. So now you know. And knowing is half the battle. So what else is going on? Saga of the computer. New one's been ordered. Waiting. Ordered on the 6th, should be here on the 18th, or shipped on the 18th, and here on the 28th, or something like that. So it's like, yeah, it's an arduous process, but it will happen. It will happen. Currently, there are people working on our apartment complex, doing God knows what, but making a lot of noise. There was some guy out this morning at 6 a.m., woke up my wife, he was doing something like sawing metal. She said there was sparks everywhere. It was insane, but it was somebody doing some metal work that early. It's like, wow. She restrained herself because she really doesn't like crap like that. She's a big fan of getting sleep. She's been going through the whole cold and flu thing. Today's her first day back at work after 5 days off, so, and a weekend. So getting woken up at 6 in the morning to somebody messing around with electrical goods is not her idea of the way to go. And honestly, yeah, that's a rude thing to do. Well, that smells good at the outset. Here, I believe, is the sesame. Yeah. Oh, and really sad news. So this is sadder than the news of the passing of Burt Reynolds, the lead singer of the Cranberries, and the guy who used to play Master's buddy on I Dream of Jeannie. The chicken nugget's gone! Somebody took it upon themselves to, you know, be cleanliness master or mistress, I don't know which. And get rid of the chicken nugget. Probably the person whose front door it was in front of. Which honestly, I would have gotten rid of it a long time ago over in front of my door. Not only that, I would not have like kicked it in front of my neighbor's front door. Just saying, you know. What I should have done is like found a better spot for it, because I knew it eventually would happen, but it was just curious to see how long it would take. But my wife and I were talking about it last night, and there we go. And she said before I started documenting it, it had probably been there at least 3 or 4 days. So, at minimum, there was a chicken McNugget sitting on, like, within a foot of somebody's front door for easily 9 to 12 days. Right, come on, get with it. So here you can actually see the chicken pretty well. Chickeny goodness. And then finally we have the rice wine. And there it goes. Now, for plating purposes, I'm going to do things a little bit different this time. Because I want all that lovely chicken to be able to be seen, right? So there's some chicken. Oh, wait. Maybe that's... I don't know exactly what that is at this point, so... Jury is out currently. And here, let's see if I can find some more. I think you can tell where I'm going with this. I'm going to take out some choice pieces of chicken, throw them in here, stir the thing up, plate it, and then put the chicken back on top. Because I want it to look lovely, and the chicken Well, the chicken and the booze are highlights of the bowl, but or of these noodles. I think that'll work. But if you can't see them, that's not a good thing. So you want to be able to see them. No, that'll be for the next one. We can use the white one. Let's see here. Okay, alright, alright. A little stir. Pour this in. There's so much to this already that I don't really garnish them heavily. I think if you've been watching these, you've probably really gotten that understanding out of it. This is the bowl or the pack version of the second review in this series. So I'll give it a sniff. All these little wolfberries everywhere. I love it. Just adds a tiny little bit of sweetness to your day with the wolfberry. Here's some chicken and stuff. Try these pieces. Okay. Now my son is beating on the wall as my daughter sleeps or attempts to. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of toddler wrangling, which is alright. That's kind of my thing. And I think some sesame seeds would go good on this. Seems logical, doesn't it? And there you have it, folks. That's the extent of my garnish. I mean, you're gonna say, "Wow, you really didn't do much to it, dude." And it's like, but I don't need to. There's really not a lot that needs to go down as far as garnish here. It's pretty well set up. So, yeah. Anyways, maybe a couple more little spriggies. There. I'll give a nicer effect of them being on top. Anyway. Well, thank you for watching. This has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. If you like this video, please gaze upon these fine videos in your face hole. Well, with your eyeballs would be best. Don't look at it with your mouth. It won't make much sense. But, yeah. I implore you to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Punch them. And, yeah, this has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one, and bye.